Hello guys, today we will see what the month of June has in store for you and how can you match your own flow with universal flow that is coming to you in June. So we have here three groups. I have already pulled the cards for each item. So what you need to do is to choose one of them. We have a blue stone. We have a bracelet with wings. And we have a pink flower. So feel into them, feel into the objects and also the cards. We'll start with the blue stone. The first card you got is the Sun. Then you have the Magician. Then you have Inner Desires. So the month of June will be all about joy and following your own inner compass and your own joy. So when you want to do something, when you want to make a decision this month, ask yourself, is this gonna bring me more joy? Or, for example, imagine that you are a child. So if you were a child, would you do this thing? Like, is this fun? Does this bring you joy and pleasure? Maybe you need to relax more because you have come so far and you have achieved a lot of things. And now it's more time for play and for creativity and for creation because you have 19 and you have 1, and 19 also reduces to 1. So it's all about new beginnings, creations, creativity, but following your joy, not out of obligation. You need to realize that following your joy is a very important part of your life. So maybe do some inner child connection. So ask your inner child how it's feeling, what it would like to do more. You can play around with life. So play is the word that comes to mind for your month. And even if you have to work, do it more like play. So imagine you're playing with life and with your work, not so seriously. And follow your desires and trust that you can create whatever you want. So this is the healthy expression of the divine masculine. And it's all about taking inspired action and manifesting your dreams into reality, but not trying to control life, but playing with life and creating. Also, you have this card, which is Inner Desires, and it says, set some intentions. You are entering a phase of plenty or may have a sudden windfall. Goals are within your grasp. So this is they go very well together. And yeah, maybe spend some time in the sun or try to set some healthy morning routine. Maybe do some manifestations in the morning or some walks in the morning, to clear your mind and to set some intentions to follow your joy during that day. And more spontaneity. So if you're feeling rigid, if you have been feeling rigid for some time now it's time to break free and to express yourself and to find some new ways of being and of living your life. So new beginnings are here. It's okay. This month is okay if you go away, if you leave behind, if you let go of some things that are heavy on your soul and that you feel like you're obligated to do, but you don't find joy in them anymore. So you can find ways to let go of these things or to readjust these things so that they can bring you joy if you feel like it's possible. So yes, very, very nice. It's like a birth. It's like this month is like a birth for you, but without the painful part of the birth. So yes, it's gonna be a really beautiful month if you allow yourself to be joyful and to enjoy it. Yeah, make sure that also that you put in alignment your solar plexus chakra. This is the yellow chakra, and it's related to movement. So maybe start to move your body more. Maybe some dancing or some jogging or some exercises that you enjoy. Also, this chakra opens when you spend time around children or animals, or to be around things that are already in alignment and that feel good about themselves. Also, you can eat some yellow foods and herbs and teas, like calendula tea or chamomile tea or more ginger in your life. Uh, yeah, it's basically a very, very beautiful month if you allow yourself to enjoy it. Okay, thank you for watching. And if you would like a personal session, you can find my Instagram below and also my email. Moving on to this bracelet. I don't know the stone that it's made of, but it's very beautiful. So the first card you got is Two of Cups. Then you got Seven of Wands in reverse. And then you got Change Direction with Ease. So what I'm getting from you is that you're trying to make some relationship work. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a romantic relationship or a business relationship. You're trying to make it work, but you feel like you have built some walls around you, or the other person have built walls around themselves. So it's a bit difficult you're trying to open up your heart, but at the same time you feel like you cannot trust fully. So maybe it has to do with this particular relationship, or maybe it has to do with some trauma in the past. But you are encouraged to explore these walls that are around you or that are around the other person, and to see and to feel into these walls that you have created. So what do they need in order to come down? Um, or maybe you are afraid to go after a connection that you want to go after. So this month of June will revolve around this connection that either you cannot open yourself enough to feel this secure connection, or you feel afraid that some consequences will happen if you allow this connection to happen. So you are being encouraged to make a choice that is based on love. So if you love yourself, what choice would you make? Or if you love the other people involved in this, if you take them as if you imagine that all the people involved are you, what would you do? Like, how would you act? This means that, okay, how do I put this? So basically, you need to find a win-win scenario, and if there is not this option of win-win scenario, maybe you need a drastic change in your life, because this connection is a very heart-based connection. This card represents a heart-based connection and meeting of hearts. So you need to make these adjustments, because this card is change direction with ease, so that these walls don't need to be in your life anymore. So open your heart more if it's possible for you, and feel into your options and into the decisions that you need to make. Yes, explore your fears around this connection. Like, what would happen if you go for it, or what would happen if you open your heart? What would be the worst that could happen, and why do you feel it's so bad? Things like this. And also, it's a month for change. So consider big changes, small changes, all kinds of changes that they will be beneficial for you this month. Okay, I hope this was not very confusing to you, because I don't know, I felt very confused reading your cards. Maybe your energy is a bit confused around this connection. I don't know. Okay, thank you for watching. And if you would like a personal reading, I have my contacts down below in the description. Moving on to the pink flower. The first card you got is Four of Swords. Then you got Nine of Swords. Then you have Breakthrough to New Dimensions. Okay, so to be honest with you, you need to take some rest, to process some emotions, because maybe you have been hurt or going through some kind of a loss or something. So you need to take some rest and to process some emotions. You need to take some time away from the world, or you can also talk with somebody, like some kind of a therapy, because this is like a breaking point for you, that from here something new will begin. But first you need, in this month of June, you need to feel your suppressed emotions. You need to feel all of them without being afraid that your emotions will hurt you. And after you do this, we have this beautiful, it feels like a rebirth, like energetic and spiritual rebirth. And it says, a new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. So if you are rushing things, or if you are working all the time, if you don't take some time away from the world, and if you bypass your emotions, and if you focus only on what you have to do, this energy will not have time and space to settle into your being, and then this new thing to be born, if that makes sense. So rest is a very crucial part for you, very crucial word. Keep in mind that if you feel exhausted, it's really time to rest. And even if you don't feel exhausted, take some time off. Yeah, keep in mind that if you feel like heavy emotions, maybe it's not all of you, but for some of you, if you're going through some kind of a dark night of the soul, this will pass if you allow it to pass. If you allow to feel your emotions, if you allow yourself to share with somebody, and if you allow yourself the time, don't push things. So this is like a metaphorical death and a metaphorical rebirth that will take place within your being. And yes, maybe you need some people that you can share with, that you can be vulnerable around. Don't be afraid to reach out for help if you need help. If you feel like this message is not for you, maybe the only part that you can take from this is that you need more rest. Even if you don't feel these heavy emotions, or if you don't resonate with the rest of the stuff, just the only thing you can take is take more rest and take some time, like on vacation or on a holiday. You need this time for yourself right now. Okay, thank you for watching, and if you would like a personal reading, I have my contacts below in the description. Okay, have a nice month.